Yeah.
Alright. Another 6 months, another direct. Let's get at it.
Hicks, what are you doing in my glorious king-only recording booth?
What?
I'm gonna be as frank as the situation is dire. Do you remember how you pronounced requeese?
I didn't know the meme.
It's not just a meme, it's internet history.
Look, I'm sorry, it happens to the best of us, okay?
Sure,
But it's not really the end of the world, is it? You even cut it out of the video.
You should be extremely thankful that I made sure that didn't ever air. I'm sure on top of this, people would be making fun of you. You can't be disrespecting the GOAT. He's from the same time and of the same breed as Chuck Norris, for Pete's sake. For obvious reasons, we can't get rid of you. If this is the Justice League, admittedly, you're like basically Batman. You know, the funding and everything.
What are you getting at exactly, huh?
Just this once, there has to be consequence. Requeese contacted me, and to make a long story short, he has no lawyers. That sounds good. But he has 2 fists and a white blanket, and I'd like to keep my skull unfractured. And I'm sure you'd agree. So me and Requeese came to an agreement for a fitting reparation to make us even.
Uh-huh. Like what? It's not like you can just replace me.
Hey, it's me, Plantman.
Baby! That's what I've been waiting for! That's what it's all about!
I'm getting paid 62 cents in exposure to being your guiding voice in the chaos of this chronologically confused Killamanjaro Direct. Although admittedly this time, it'll be a lot more grounded, if you couldn't tell by the scenery. We're low-key chilling. Just a bit ago, you saw a teaser trailer for Determined, who is obviously based on Frisk from Undertale. Though that almost goes without saying, really. Whether this actually implies the existence of an AU that takes place at the Modern Mountain, or if this is just an elaborate bit, I couldn't tell you. But Determined won't be alone. We are going from one space-time manipulating RPG protagonist to another. Sifrin, the protagonist of In Stars and Time, is coming to the workshop. Eventually, at least. There's no gameplay footage yet. But you can check in on the progress being made in their chat and yachting. They're aiming to release the character sometime this year. From one duo to another, these two are very familiar, but distinctly their own at the same time. Previously existing character Husk, effectively an alternate take on Vanilla's Cowboy, is getting a meaty update. Winning them, however, is a brand new character, Shinobi, who is obviously very similar in concept, but with ninja instead of a cowboy. Both the update and the new character are out now. Next, however, we'll look through a different mirror into a damn laboratory, and see how much more diabolical a take on a vanilla reimagining can be. Monster is an amalgam character made of all the best moves, stats, and other mechanics of all 5 vanilla characters. You've heard of the devout Catholic homunculus theory. This, however, is a homunculus raised to be a devout believer of neutral. Very scary. From the first monster to the second, it feels like we've been forsaken.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Don't play Roblox on March 18th. Doe weaponizes glitches to fight his opponents, all on his never-ending quest to destroy Roblox. Why is he here? Who invited this guy? I don't know. This iteration of John Doe was made by God Complex Man, creator of the Fry Shoots mod, which is why he was also in that trailer. If you are familiar with Fry Shoots, you'll surely know this next guy too. The King in Binds is an entity from Limbus Company. A king who is bound and gagged by bandages to his throne and can't undo them. For reasons I can't explain in a timely manner. Because of this, the King in Binds is very unconventional. In the sense he can barely move and barely be moved, making him an interesting boss-like opponent. Limbus Company is known for a handful of things. One of those just so happens to be the haha funnies.
This is a certified... This is a certified... Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
Memelord, longtime modder and contributor to Killamanjaro, just went ahead and put himself in the game. Due to not abiding by any one source material, theme, or international law, he has a plethora of funky and funny mechanics that interact with one another in unexpected ways. In a similar fashion, the next guest is a peer of Direct alumni, and doesn't abide by the Geneva Conventions, and fills the screen with a plethora of projectiles. Based off Pachuli Knowledge from the Toho project, Knowledge is a skilled but frail librarian. She has a mastery with varied elemental projectiles, but is limited by her stamina resource, a reference to her playstyle in the Toho fighting game Hiso Tensoku, as well as her asthma. Yes, that's apparently real. She also allies with Remelia Scarlet, another character in the Hiso Tensoku character pack. While Pachuli is a master of conventional knowledge, the next challenger is a master of weapons.
Get ready for the fight of your life. You're not gonna go out like that, are you? Get back in there and try again. Is that it? You don't want to leave things like this, do you?
Here come some new challengers. Get ready to brawl. 3, 2, 1, fight! Stylish. Amazing! Cool! Incredible! The moment you've all been waiting for is finally here! The Battle of the Ages starts now! A new character has been unlocked! Lay claim to your glorious victory! Thank you for playing! Get ready for the fight of your life!
And Mike's gonna have like a cool head and it's like, hey guys, my name is Weapon Master. Weapon Master. Give me a scan. Whoa. Man, I'm such a fat fucking stuff.
Weapon Master, the multi-tool wielding fighter, has come to Yomi, holding the record for the fastest mod made. Speed ran in about hours. Despite the time constraints, he features a relatively complex kit with a lot of pizzazz. Alright, listen up. The next opponent is supposed to be the most intense and demanding expert in all of hallway defense, and shit, it's Sans, isn't it? It's gonna be Sans. Sans might be the new direct tradition in place of Guilty Gear these days, though it seems something else is coming from the creator of Comedian in the future. Can't go one direct without a Sans sighting, or two. That's just as likely. Just as likely as our two next entries, both hailing from the Yomi Legends Mod Jam. They are here to represent their teams and all the people working on the characters in general. Due to a prolonged procrastination session, they were given till March to work, so you'll get to see a lot more of them in the next direct. The first of the two is a monster of unknown origin who commands a cult of worshippers, a false god in a corrupt world. Falsaroth is both a leader in the sense that he commands a cult and a horde of monsters, and a legend in the sense that he is a dead god, even if he's not in a complete state. This existential threat to the world is brought to you by Team Careerless Crusaders, a duo of JER and Secret Room 93223. The second Yomi Legends representative is also a leader and a legend, but entirely of a different creed. He's not a master of the occult, he is a master of war. Miasma was a colonel in the 16th century. He fought recklessly and selfishly in the sense that he often unnecessarily endangered the lives of his men to complete the objective or keep himself safe. As a punishment, he was cursed with immortality by a necromancer. Now in death, he does as he did in life, fighting and commanding his men. Created by the team known as the Right-Handed Monsters, composed of Real, Molotov, Sean, and Yokari. They show a lot of promise. Our next guest is probably the farthest thing from a gem character. That being said, he too comes from the 16th century. Luffy from 1115 episode piece is in the works, being developed by JoJo01. As the very short trailer said, in all likelihood, he'll be there for the next direct. Yeah, I'm betting all 62 cents of my pay that Dre is seeing the gritty live on stream right now. On the complete other side of the spectrum, however, this next famous fellow has a lot to show right now.
so sudden. You think you can breach our defenses. They want me locked away, a soldier's senses. Fire in the skies, it's a breaking apart tonight. Cutting through the routine, not the first nor last return. Shining as a vision with some window. Shining as a little cloudy and mine.
Freddy and his entire gang of associates have pulled up to the function, and they're breaking it down, quirky style. On their quest to absolutely obliterate the Purple Man, they've gained unnatural and powerful abilities. Combined with their superhuman speed, strength, and durability, as well as charisma, they're a team like no other. These next characters are a lot more familiar to those who've seen previous directs. However, I'd hardly call them a team. In fact, honestly, I'd say anything but.
pitiful.
First spotted at the last Direct, Tethys is yet another member of the group's cinematic universe, which is now known as the Champions of Memelord. Undoubtedly, the most loyal recurring contributor, Grapes has big plans for the future that seemingly involve every element on the periodic table. This time, we have an electric woman, and with a sword. Very daring. Let's go from one group of characters to another, just in a completely opposite aesthetic. You'll find a veteran character here, and more than a few of their newfound associates.
I got this!
Project Lunar Totality sees Juvenile getting a rework and then being joined by their other peers. Together, they are a cohort of teenage musicians trying to make their way into the dark dimension of battle. I'm pretty sure they plan on inviting themselves wherever there are people to perform to, including future Killamanjaros. I don't recommend trying to stop them, anyone who's liable to a beating, I've heard. Okay, I think this is a good time for a little break. This Direct isn't quite the gargantuan presentation like the last one is, but we still have a good bit to go. So for the sake of our live audience primarily, you guys get a 4-minute break, just like last time. Use this time to stretch your legs or go to the bathroom or get whatever you need to survive. May as well double check your bingo card as well if you made one using the complimentary Killamanjaro 4 burst sheet. Oh, just like last time, for those who don't use their time wisely and the streamers, you'll have one question for each of the 4 minutes. I'll be back then. Alright, we're just about back. That's swell. Okay, what's next? We gotta...
It makes me so mad. I could break into a song.
So, you've probably come over a small issue in the game, one that's a little hard to name. Usually happens when you're trying to make some big, cool, flashy replays. It's just a little niche, but a bug that's an issue nonetheless. It happens when there's too many moves that don't let you play the game. When your move list is really, really big, your own buttons don't let you click and move your own UI, like what? So we, the Furious, came up with a clever solution. Improved Move Select. Now hear me out, this is good. So what it does is really simple. It gives you a cool little tiny scroll reel. At first it might not seem to do much, but before you know it, your problems are fixed. Did you see it? The move list didn't get in the way. Normally, the moves would not let me play, but as you can see, all it takes is a simple fix. Best of all, it's client-side, meaning you don't have to worry about another's mind. You can keep it all to yourself. You don't lose anything. Might as well. It's free. Doesn't like the game. Oh, check this one out. Colors! Yeah, man. You can color it. Out now, on the Steam Workshop. Yeah. I'm running out of things to say, so I'm just gonna go ahead and transition to music and hope nobody notices. Bye!
I forgot that we were doing that. Pix really wanted to be in here for this. But I think they kicked him out with a comically large boot. Oh well. As you saw in the speed round, we grouped all the non-character mods into one big section here. Improved move select and Pix's musical number, optimized moves, and then both Style Editor Plus and Multi-Hustle, which look absolutely nuts. A nice 50-50 split between really good quality of life and demented shenanigans. I have a good feeling that all 4 of these mods will become staples in due time. In the meantime though, at least for the rest of the Direct, it's gonna be back to the usual. Though these pint-sized fighters are far from what a human would consider conventional.
Egale. Egale, 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 egale.
The Knight and Hornet are coming to Yomi as part of the Dream No More pack. While only Vestal is released at the moment, several other characters are planned. Obviously Hornet being one of them, but I'm sure we'll learn about the others in the future. Maybe in future directs? I don't know, ask Plantman. While a lot of what we've shown so far is representative of days yet to come, we have one representative of the past returning to once more fight the good fight. Gauntlet is the 13th mod ever made for Yomi Hustle. However, he's back and much stronger, using his powerful gauntlet, obviously, to punch people as hard as physically possible. Simple charm mixed with modern depth, you can hardly ask for much more. Even his codex will be completed shortly after release. The next and second to last character, however, Anime Man, trades away a close range of brawling for strength and versatility. He is a strong zoner setup character who excels at denying area, encouraging mistakes from his opponent, and punishing them with strong normals. Most of his gameplay is set play and pressure, with delayed projectiles and big hitboxes, keeping the opponent in danger and always guessing. While killing someone during their own reveal is a new one. If anyone had that on their bingo card, I'll eat my shorts. Since my goat has sadly been assassinated, we may as well talk about the intruder. The fashionably late Roaring Knight. They seem to have a pretty faithful kit to the source material, while being fit snugly into the unique environment of Yomi. And at the risk of any more Dotsurun spoilers, I'll hold off on saying anything more. Anime Man was supposed to be the last character, but we do have one last surprise. Only appropriate that we go from a character from a story-based game to a game story based on the story thing. It's a book. Pix is doing another book. Sadly, I can't read, so I can't see this new book. You guys enjoy this one. Setting the Stage, the second book in the Yomi Temple series after Dual Nebula. Supposedly, it follows Mizaya and Nebula on their journey to find their own identity after their devastating familial fallout. Yomi modders are notorious for not looking out for their health for the sake of art, and this book explores exactly those limits, and the consequences behind them. I'm sure if Pix was here, he'd be ranting about it more, but you know, I get the distinct feeling that Pix would probably want to be here for this in particular. Oh well, happens to the best of us, really. Alright, I think that may very well be the last of them. Well, I've done my end of the deal. I'm getting out of here before something dumb happens. I'm sure Thomas or someone will be in soon, so you guys have a good one. I'll probably see you guys next direct. due to Pix's invasion, all the entrances and exits are locked. So I'm stuck here. But hey, wasn't that trailer crazy? Animation versus animator fighting game characters portrayed to Yomi. That's like a match made in heaven. And all the crazy mechanics and stuff? Man, wasn't that a solid direct? Oh, right, I wanna know who got the most points on their burst beta. Okay guys, I'll be going now. I probably will see you next time.
Get out of my chair! Good direct, right? I wouldn't know. Anyway, important, remember, Yomi Legends, it's still real, so keep your ears out around February, or even now, as I'm sure the teams will be trying to get some playtesting done ahead of March. March 1st is the new due date. Yeah, that's right, you guys over at Yomi Legends already knew that, but break time's over, so back to the Cobalt Mines. Or let's see what's next. It's the end of the direct, isn't it? I see. I'll be back for the next one. Unless that's not a threat, it's a promise!
Alright, that's quite enough, yeah. Yes, very good direct. Shame the one time I try to have some peace and order around here, someone gets murdered and I have to play Pix tower defense. Ah, well. This whole thing thrives on chaos anyways. You guys have a good one. I'll be seeing you in March for judging Yomi Legends, and probably like early fall or late summer. I gotta figure out how to realign the whole twice a year thing. We got a little, slightly delayed this time.